This is my audience. Hello everyone, welcome to my presentation. My name is Wilder Hernandez and I'll be here today. When people hear the term high fructose corn syrup, many ideas come popping to their heads, many different factors play in. You may have heard about this in an article, a commercial, a discussion on the news. Be what it may, you probably have heard of this somewhere in your life. I've thoroughly studied this subject in my nutritional studies class in high school. Most people aren't educated about this, or at least not enough that they need to be. I'll ask if any of you know what this substance actually is, what goods have high fructose corn syrup, or how to identify what goods have it. I'll strive to answer these questions as I go on with the speech. First of all, what is high fructose corn syrup, or HFCS for short? As the name suggests, it is a sugar that comes from corn. Simple enough. This sugar comes in two compositions, HFCS 42 and HFCS 55. These numbers represent a percentage of fructose that the substance has. So for example, HFCS 42 has 42% fructose, while the rest are 58%. 55 is the same, 55% fructose and 45% of glucose. Table sugar, or sucrose is another name for table sugar, has 50-50 for both sides. In a speech by Dr. Ruth MacDonald, expert in the subject, he states that these substances are so identical that our bodies cannot distinguish between them. It can't tell the difference as far as our body digests it. So as far as you can see with this, what's the main difference? Why is this used more than table sugar? High fructose corn syrup is, as you might have guessed, cheaper than table sugar. As a result of this, you find high fructose corn syrup more commonly in different sweetened goods than you find regular sugar at. Well, what goods could you find the sugar in? Interestingly enough, the sugar is found in Coca-Cola beverages, barbecue sauce, pancake syrup, or even ketchup. You wouldn't normally think the sugar would be in these kinds of substances, especially ketchup, but it is. Mainly because it's cheap and efficient in the way we apply this to different food products. This sugar is in a variety of different goods that aren't even sweet in taste. So please realize that this sugar is extremely common as both a cheap and effective way to sweeten goods. High fructose corn syrup is a major part of an average American person's diet. Now you may ask, how would I be able to identify what food products contain high fructose corn syrup? Simple. Checking the nutritional labels in the back will be able to tell you if it has it or not. These products contain it. Foods that don't contain this sugar happen to be organic foods like fruits or even vegetables. Some organic foods have a label that specifically states no high fructose corn syrup inside. So just be on the lookout for that. You may also check online at different sites for different restaurants, different places that you eat at, to find out if the food that you're being served has this sugar, just for a safe measure, since it is in a different varieties of food, not just sweet foods. A good updated site to find this information at would be celestialhealing.net. Remember, this sugar is found in more than just sweet goods. Realizing what products contain this ingredient can aid with forming a desired diet. In conclusion, high fructose corn syrup is a common sugar found in a variety of different foods. Being cheap and effective as an alternative to table sugar, industries take these sweetened goods and can prosper because it's cheap and effective, and more sweetened foods can be introduced to the public at a cheaper price that we can all afford. Knowing how to identify which products contain this sugar can help in forming a balanced diet or any kind of meal plan that we want to apply to us. All in all, this sugar is what we would better off knowing of, so we will be better prepared in the future to know about what foods contain this and what foods do not contain this. and to help what we know, what we consume on our daily basis.